So it's you can get away with murder. I mean,
That's
and that's
kind a
of
big
the people
factor.
we known have been murdered, not just like missing people who are maybe perhaps been put into the bottom of the river or something like
Right.
this that you never find. That's
Right.
of the people we know have been murdered. Still, 2/3 aren't being saw. Is it being someone being arrested and
Yeah, not even
prosecuted?
solved, but arrested.
Not
So the
even
number
arrested.
actually prosecuted and convicted is even lower than that.
I
So
see.
yeah, these are just cleared by arrest. So
Wow.
yeah, it's a pretty shocking statistic, really.
It is. It's really stark. And so, how might we explain that? I mean, is it explained in part by a lack of trust in the system, people's lack of cooperation with law enforcement? Does
Yeah.
law enforcement then have a lack of cooperation with the community, and that plays its role? I mean, how do we talk about or think about 65% of murders in big cities in America not even getting someone to be, arrested for them?
Yeah, I think it's definitely a major problem, and I think the explanation probably is a little bit complex. It involves not just citizens but also police behavior. I think from the citizen side, what we do know is that people are much more likely to work with the police, to accept the police when they feel like they're being treated fairly, that they're being heard, that they can have some trust in the police. And a lot of work, and Tom Tyler, the other gentleman who received the Stockholm Prize award with me,
Yeah.
he's done a lot of work on that. It's what we'd say is the micro level, just involving police contacts with ordinary citizens. And even when people know they're guilty, they seem to really respond to police much better when they feel they're being treated fairly, when they're being treated in a non-discriminatory fashion. So from the citizen thing, I think bringing back interaction between police and citizens that's more respectful and treats them in a fair and equitable manner is really critical. On the policing side, part of the work I've been doing for the last 20 years has involved terrorism as opposed to street crime. But the two, I think, in the United States have been connected. After 9/11, I think there was a real tendency for the police to become much more of a military unit than a kind of policing unit. I think partly because of the work on terrorism and the idea of having SWAT teams and coming in hot, basically, that we're starting to look at police as more RoboCop, than officer friendly.
Yeah.
And I think, that's reflected somewhat, I think, in recruitment.